Hi everyone, so I know it's been almost a week since my last video and I just needed some time to, I guess, recoup from May's activities. So this week I'm going to be showing you weeks 25 through 28, my project life. Here's an overview of week 25. From here on out, when I'm referring to the kids, I will be using their nicknames, and so the boy is Ye and the girl is Sissy. So here's the left side of week 25. This was October 14th through October 20th. So this picture right here is just a picture of the kids with their jackets on, and it is October, but we lived in Georgia, so it was still pretty hot, but they were so excited to wear jackets, so that's why they're wearing shorts with jackets. This week I actually cut out papers from scrap pads and put them in my layouts versus just using, you know, Project Life journal cards. So this orange one, orange polka dot, and then this one is just like a plain yellow, and then this is the same yellow as this one. That's from this paper pad right here. It says Die Cuts with a View, the Floral Fair stack, and they just had a lot of nice colors in there. So yeah, this is one of my older ones, so you guys have never seen this one yet. And then this piece right here is from my American Crafts bits, I think. They're part of, you know, like these ones that I use. They were the ones that are more like cardstock, or more like chipboard. These are the ones that are more like chipboard, and they're from the Neapolitan. Okay, and then this one right here, along with this one right here, those are from the Dear Lizzie Neapolitan paper pad, and that's this one right here that you guys saw, my 2 peas in a bucket one. So yeah, these ones are pretty nice too. Since Halloween was coming up soon, I decided to make a dress for Sissy, and so here is like the final dress. This is my first dress I've ever made. It wasn't anything fancy. It was just like those crochet tops and like some tulle, I don't know how to say that, that, you know, I weaved into there. And so I purchased the materials from Etsy, and so here's just like a receipt from my purchase, and then I used some thin washi tape right here. Yeah, so this one's from the Neapolitan, just like that one. And then this is another one of those chipboard pieces from the Neapolitan bits that I got. Yeah, this is the same one as the paper pad of the yellow one on this side too. And then these two are from the blush edition. So I made another online order. This one's from the Children's Place. They're having a really good like clearance sale with free shipping. So I bought 4 items and I spent less than $15 here. So I thought that was pretty cool. So this really was a week where I purchased a lot of stuff online. And so here's another Etsy order. This is like one part of the materials, and then this is another part. And then here I just took pictures of the kids in the living room. I guess we were all just bored. And then I have a screenshot, and it's 77 degrees at 5 p.m. in October. So there's that. I don't know if you can see that. And so here I used some of those arrows from Studio Calico, and then this heart's also from the Neapolitan bits. So here's kind of an overview of week 26. Let's see, this wasn't Halloween week yet, but we've got both of their costumes put together, so we took pictures of that, and then we also went to a carnival over here. This week I mostly used my sunshine kit, as well as the We Are Memory Keepers blackboard pieces. Oh, and I also used some of the Me and My Big Ideas pages there. And these ones, this one's glittery, just like the one on this side over here. Okay, so week 26. Here's just a picture of the kids lounging. For some reason they decided to pull all the pillows on the floor and sit down on the floor and just watch TV, and I was just like, whatever, it's cool. Here's a very tired picture of me right here. I have no clue why I was so tired that day, but yeah, I just decided to take a picture of it. And here's a picture of the kids while they're in their costumes. And so here's individual ones and then them together. And then here I used like 3 different washi tapes right there. So there's a red and then the blue and a yellow layered on top of each other. And so here I just journaled about what we did this week. I only had basically two entries, because the first day is when we went shopping for his costume and also for the accessories, and then the next entry is for this side where we went to the carnival. So on this side we went to the fall carnival. It was actually at the library though, so it wasn't very big. They just had 2 bouncy houses. This was like a smaller one, and this is the bigger one with a slide. And the kids were so funny while they were going down the slide. So yay, he decided he wanted to go on his stomach, so there he is going head first. And Sissy looks like she's barely even, like she's flying right down there. And then over here I somehow managed to get a picture of both of them going together. So she's in front and he's in back. So that was kind of funny. This journal card is this journal card matches the one on this other side over here, and it's glittery right here, and then I put my date stamp over here instead of on my title card. So yeah, so here's the kids in the smaller bouncy house, and then that day we got them Wendy's, and they got Shrek toys again. So yeah, so she's wearing like the Shrek mask with the ears, and then he got a donkey toy, so he's wearing donkey ears, and then it has little donkey teeth as well. For the past couple months, Sissy's been potty training, and then this was the week where she finally, stopped wetting the bed, I guess. Like, she still had accidents here and there, but she finally, stayed dry through the morning, or she's finally stayed dry until morning and everything, and it was just pretty awesome. So I documented that, and I got a picture of her here, and then here's my journaling right here, and I used some of those Studio Calico arrows right there. Okay, so here is week 27. Just a little background story about this layout. I actually use cards from my summer themed Project Life, but it is Halloween week, so I don't know how that worked out, but I just like the way it looks. Okay, so here's my title card. It says week 27 with my dates right here. This was Halloween week. So here I have a little pumpkin rhinestone that I just put on top of a journal card. And then here I have some washi tape, my little letters, and the Studio Calico arrows. That's my journey about Halloween. And then here's a picture of the kids from the back while they're walking. Their dad came down for the day to, spend Halloween with them and spend the next day with them. So he came walking with us. So if you see like his hand holding, or Sissy, you see him holding Sissy's hand right here, and he's right there walking with Ye. So yeah, so that's kind of cool that he came down to visit the kids. And yeah, look how cute they look. And their little Halloween costumes there. Okay, so over here I just put a couple of Halloween stickers and a little star sticker. These are like puffy stickers almost. And I put these on top of a journal card. And then here's another picture of the kids, going trick-or-treating. And then here's a picture of their buckets full of candy. And then here's a very tired picture of me after trick-or-treating because I was super tired. And then here's just a picture of the kids playing with blocks, like building blocks and then letter blocks over here. And then I just have a card that says dream big. And then here's my journaling about the day after Halloween. Their dad, you know, took them out that day, and so we were able to go birthday shopping for Ye since his birthday was the next week. So we were able to buy their bikes, and we were able to hide it and everything without them even knowing. So that was kind of cool that he was there so we could do that. So here I have an arrow paper clip, and on the other side I have my receipt from Walmart. And I did take the advice someone left me, I'm not sure who it is at this point, about scanning my, I did take the advice that someone left me about scanning my receipts. And so on the back side here is just a paper copy of my receipt. And so I have that there. And here's the final week that I'm going to show you guys today. This was about a month after the kids' mom left, so I finally really started taking pictures of the kids. You know, the past few weeks I was getting used to taking pictures of them, and by this point I was just like, let's take tons of pictures. So for my journal card this week, I did something that I've never done before, and I used 2 different thickers. And so well, they're both American Crafts, but here's a white one and then here's like a teal one. And yeah, I've never done that before. I really have a thing where I like them to look the same, but I already put down the white ones and then I realized I didn't have a 2. So I was just like, you know what, let's just try it out. And I actually like the way it looks, so maybe I'll do it more often. And then I have my date stamp down there. And here, for Ye's birthday, we went to a bouncy house. Here's just an overview of it. You know, there's just 2 of them, because then there's more on this side, and then there's more, you know, facing them on this side, and then this side has an arcade. So it's like, if you look at this picture, it's like a pretty big building. And so here's another picture of Ye going face first, as always. And then Sissy decided to go on her stomach as well, but she went backwards, so that was kind of funny. Here's just a picture of them in the car when we were running errands. So we stopped someplace and I just took a picture of them while we were in the car. And then when we went to the bouncy house, they have this little, like this area right here where this girl's at is like this little kiddie area. And so they had all these bouncy houses, or they had all these, you know, things to play on, but they decided they wanted to play in the kids area, in the little kiddie area. So that was just amusing to me. A funny story, well, I don't know if it's funny, but a story about this day is, if you can see this big bouncy house right there, it is the ultimate challenge. And I was like, okay, let's go on this one. But I decided to let them go on their own, and these kids, well, the boy just turned 5 and the girl is still 2.5. So I don't know why I let them go there by themselves, but I did. And so if you see this tall part, inside this area is a big wall, and the little girl could not get past it. So I'm on the outside waiting for them to come out, and I'm like, why is it taking so long for them to come out? And then finally I hear them like calling for me, and then so I go in there, and they had like these little, you know, it's a challenge, so they have things that will like get in your way. So I went through there, and one of those little, I don't know what they call it, this little like arm thingy, it popped out and hit me in the face, and it was just so funny. But then after that, it took the 3 of us a long time to get you know, to get her over the wall, and it was just crazy. And by the end I was so tired, I'm like, okay, we're not doing this anymore. So that was crazy. But this one wasn't that bad. Like, she still needed help getting up She still needed help getting up the steps, but it wasn't that as bad as this one. So yeah, I was fine with that one. Okay, and then after we went to the bouncy house, we went to Walmart and we decided to let Ye pick out his own toys. I think we let him spend like $15. No, we let him spend around $15, $20. He didn't really know the amount of money, but we're like, okay, you can get one bigger item and then a bunch of small little items. So he picked out this Ninja Turtle gear, I guess, and then there's a face mask he's wearing, and then he has this little like light up Ninja Turtle thing, and then he also got a little giraffe or something, I forgot what it was. And yes, and then Sissy got just this little like dollar wand thing from the dollar section, and so I just took a picture of them, and then I have a little bike wood veneer, and then here, because here's a picture of their bikes. We brought it out, you know, we brought it into the living room and had them stay in their room while we were bringing it out, and then we let them go in, and they were all surprised and everything. Well, they knew they were getting bikes because their mom told them about it, but they didn't know what it looked like, so I guess that was still a surprise. And they didn't know when they were going to get it too, so it's a little bit of a surprise. And so he had the biggest grin on his face over here. And yeah, so here's just a cutout of the paper that, you know, comes attached to the bike. And Sissy's bag didn't really have one because hers was kind of like a generic one, while his was a Hot Wheels one. And so I just put his right there, and then it says 16-inch boys Hot Wheels. And then here I have a picture of them outside, you know, heading out to go on their first bike ride. And yeah, I didn't mention this before, but all these cards are actually from the spring kit, but I wanted cards that weren't, you know, overly girly. Like the little flowers and things is fine, but not overly girly since it's a boy's birthday week. So there's some kites over here. And then I used two different washi here. I used my gold polka dots and then a yellow one and then a little enamel dot. I don't really use enamel dots that much, and I only have one pack of them, but I don't know, it matched. So here this kite one matches my title card, and then here I have another journal card there. So this is the day after Ye's birthday. And so we're I don't know if we even went anywhere. I'm sure we did because they were wearing shoes, but I don't know where we went. But I just took pictures of the kids. Here's some individual pictures, and then here's them together. And then this was like the one card that I did embellish just because there's a lot of empty space on this side. And so I put the date and then washi tape, and then I found this little number 2 tag here, and I thought it fit because she was only 2. So I used that. And then over here was so 2 days after Ye's birthday, and we were, you know, eating cupcakes, and then hanging up the date stamp again. And then you know, a couple of days later, near the end of the week, we went out to the park. And yeah, I thought this was so cute that he's over here like pushing his sister on the swing, and he hardly ever does stuff like that, so I thought it was the cutest thing. And then over here he's on the monkey bars, and this is the first time I caught him this is the first time I actually seen him on the monkey bars, because he's not really an adventurous kid. So when he actually did that and actually completed to the end, I was just, I don't know, I was really happy for him. And then I have another date stamp right there. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'm also having another mini giveaway, and I will link that below as well. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys next time. Bye.